Hi, good morning. Welcome to the second of the series. Thank you very much for viewing the first one. Got a lot of good encouraging comments, good feedback in my personal box for some improvement which I will try to incorporate. Today the thought went to the second lesson, which is about the well-known word change. The change is easy, the change is tough. It is the way that we look at the change. So, millions of articles have been written, thousands of publications have been made, lectures had been plenty about the word change, yet we have not understood what is change. We are still exploring it, we are still feeling it, we are still going through that. So, let me add my 2-bit worth to the million. The way I look at the change happens just like that in nanoseconds. The famous Greek philosopher Heraclitus says, you cannot enter the same river twice. I don't think this needs elaboration. As I am speaking to you, lot of things are happening around, changes are happening around. 2 flowers must have bloomed, 2 must have withered. In fact, we started shooting this in outdoor, but because of the various other things that were happening, we had to change into the indoors. So I'll find another occasion to get into the outdoor. So getting back to the change. Change is, as I said, very regular, which is happening on a regular basis. This pandemic has made one immediate impact on the world. Should we say universe? Because even the gods have gone into a kind of a quarantine in the last few months. So that has been the impact of this pandemic. It has made a lot of changes in our life, personal, physical, emotional, economical, technological and whatnot. The changes have been plenty. So what is that we can take out of this change as a lesson in this pandemic? The pandemic has not happened for the first time, it has happened many times. So a lot of things to learn. The way I look at it is in 3 dimensions, 3 aspects of the change. There could be plenty, actually there are more. People can look at different viewpoints, but I look at it 3 important points. Number 1 is the change is very natural because it is inherent in us. Number 2, adaptation is the need for any change to happen. The third one is anticipating a change. So I will confine my reflections today only to the 3 aspects of the change. Looking at the 3 aspects, how have we done? Have we done well as an individual, as a family? As I reflect, number 1, change is very natural to us. Is it natural? I think yes, because we have made a lot of changes consciously. A lot of things happened unconsciously. We also have made a lot of conscious changes. So that has helped us to keep the change as a natural trait in us. Maybe sounding stupid, but in our house, the furniture setup has never remained the same for more than 15 days. We keep changing and we love it, we like it. So to that extent, the change has become very natural to us. We have traveled to various places, we have shifted houses, we have shifted offices, and adaptation was one of our forte. We can live in any conditions because it has come natural to us. Quite a number of people who are moving across the globe might have seen this kind of a naturalness in the change. The second aspect, adaptation. Are we adaptive? Yes, to a large extent. Of course, some adaptations were difficult and not possible. We left it. Wherever we can adapt, we have adapted. We have worked in many places, various offices. We have run some businesses. We also have scaled up our business to a very high level, which was not easy. It was very difficult. We also scaled it down. By default, by design, immaterial, we scaled it down. That also was not easy. It was very difficult. But it has helped. That adaptation has helped us. Even in this pandemic, the business is still running, but a sudden stop. What do we do tomorrow? But we did a lot of things because we were able to adapt to the changes. Maybe the scaling down became even more predominant, but still, it is still a struggle, surviving, making both ends meet. So adaptation also is possible if you work at it. I am sure all of you are on the same line. The third one is anticipating. Did I anticipate? No. Did we anticipate? No. My personal example, I am a trainer. I have enhanced my skills, learned a lot of things to do training, conduct training, but only in a classroom. But where is the classroom today? Vanished in thin air. But have I got different skills to do things differently, the training differently, online, on a video conferencing? No, the skill is still not there. We are trying to evolve various things, but effectiveness, to bring the same effectiveness, we'll have to enhance the skills. So we have missed the bus. I'm sure we'll be able to catch up, but missed bus stays missed. So the message that is coming out of the small discussion is, I want you also to reflect on the three aspects that I have just discussed: the naturalness of the change, the adaptation that is required, the anticipation that we need to look at. Look at the various things around you. If it is natural, be it. Let it be. If it is not natural, make it natural. Make some changes around you consciously. The second, adaptation. Many of you have adapted, which has helped you. You can reflect on it and leverage on that kind of a adaptation that you have acquired, including this pandemic. Anticipation, difficult for me, difficult for you, but be aware of the change that is going to happen anytime. So be prepared that any change that will happen suddenly. And in fact, if I look at the second and the third aspects of the change, adaptation and the anticipation, quite a number of people have adapted well and they have thrived well and prospered. Some people who could not adapt, they got stagnated. Example of stagnation, Nokia, Kodak, they did not adapt, they got stuck. People like Sony, they adapted, they moved forward. Anticipation, there are some people who have got the knack, ability to have a long-term vision. So my famous management guru, Tom Peters, anticipated 10 years earlier to the digital corporation's closure. He said it will not survive more than 10 years in this business. He was able to see the changes that are happening around the globe. And another funny thing comes to my mind, a small anecdote I would like to add here about anticipation. Today we are seeing the children doing online studies. They don't go to the school. This was envisioned by one of the Tamil actors called N.S. Krishnan, a comedian, about 70 years back. So there is a conversation between the husband and wife. People are looking at future, what are the possibilities, what are the wishes that we can look at. One of them is, the children should not go to school, but they should get the education. And it is happening today. Some people have that ability to anticipate. So I will leave you with these thoughts today about the change. You can add more aspects as you reflect. You will get more ideas. You can keep adding to that. And you also can share with me the extra ideas that come to me. through the various media that you can reach me. So we'll meet again on Friday. Friday we are going to discuss about a resource which is very, very crucial, which has been with us all the time, which has helped us in the past to survive and sustain, which has helped us or helping us in this pandemic to sustain and survive. We'll discuss about that. Very interesting. So till then, have a nice day. Have a nice couple of days, because we are going to meet on Friday. Till then, thank you. See you. Bye.